I'm Allie Gallant, Global Food Safety Resource. Today we're at the 2011 Food Technology Innovation and Safety Forum in Chicago, and I'm going to be interviewing Megan DeStefano, who is the Global Marketing Manager for DuPont Qualicon.
First of all, Megan, thanks very much for taking the time to speak with us.
Thanks for having me.
To start off, can you just provide a little bit of information about DuPont's major activities within the food industry or the services you provide?
Sure. Well, at DuPont Qualicon specifically, we try to provide technologies that allow customers in the food industry to be more productive while ensuring that they deliver safe product to market.
Okay, so you guys are all about developing new technologies like safer food testing? Is that...
Absolutely. So we do pathogen testing as well as microbial characterization for food companies. And we were the first to introduce PCR testing into the food market back in 1995. So we have tried and true technologies were adopted by governments globally, including the USDA Food Safety Inspection Services, as well as the Canadian Food Inspection Agency.
Yeah.
So used globally, and we're always working on what's the next best technology that needs to come to market. We know that food safety is continuing to be a challenge for our industry, and we're trying to understand our companies and our customers' needs so we can better bring the products to market that they need to continue to be even more productive while delivering safe product to market.
So I guess like with all the new kind of things that are facing the industry right now, like updating regulations, globalized supply chains, there's new challenges you need to adapt your detection technology.
Absolutely. I mean, certainly increased time to result is a key trend everywhere, as well as there's in new regulations coming on board. So there's non-0157H7 S-Tech coming on board. There's testing for Salmonella serogroups, and all of those we're working on new technologies. Currently for S-Tech, non-0157H7 E. coli, we have a collaboration with USDA ours, and we're working with them to develop a new test to bring to market.
So you guys are right on top of things.
Absolutely. We follow the regulations very closely and work with government and industry to ensure that we have the best technologies, new technologies to meet their ever-increasing demands.
And just like to talk about one of the specific technologies, for example, the BAC system.
Yes.
Does a lot of testing for pathogens, and in particular nowadays people are doing more proactive testing where they need 24-hour turnarounds for monitoring, for example.
Yep, absolutely. So the BAC system is what is adopted by USDA, FSIS, and also the Canadian Food Inspection Agency for their routine testing. And we have come out with tests as fast as an 8-hour total time to result, all the way up to just over a day of testing. So in the instrument, it's anywhere from 3.5 hours to less than 1 hour in the instrument, and then the enrichment times vary based on the pathogen that we're testing for. So we're always focused on trying to come up with tests that are much faster, but also as accurate as the gold standard methods that are culture.
Okay, so you're using DNA-based systems here.
Yes, that's correct.
What are some of the benefits aside from a faster turnaround time?
Well, DNA methods, so that's what the BAC system would be, is very accurate because it's based on DNA, but it's also a very fast time to result. And in addition, with the BAC system, what we've done is make it very easy to use. So we've taken DNA testing that can be quite complex and need a highly trained person in a lab to do it, and made it very simple. So our tests come in a small tablet in a test tube already. You do a simple preparation, and it goes into the system, and it comes out with an easy plus or minus, yes, you have the pathogen, or no, you don't have a pathogen.
Okay, so you're eliminating lots of the steps that scientists used to take a lot of time on.
Absolutely. So it eliminates steps, and also just allows you to have, if you have turnover in your lab, you don't need to hire someone that's very highly trained to understand the results.
Another technology you guys have recently announced is the Ribo printer. And I'm just wondering, it says that you can use source data to, can you track where contamination is coming from based on the information that you get?
Absolutely. So the Ribo printer is a great instrument. It's also automated. It's automated Southern blot. And what it does is it helps customers characterize and track where their pathogens have come from in the lab or in their plants. So basically, you might say on the backs, you might find a salmonella, and you may say, I need to understand where that came from. So you would isolate that, and then you could put it through the Ribo printer. Within 8 hours, you would understand what exactly that strain was, and you can build up your own library or use our library, and it will be able to tell you exactly if you've seen that pathogen and that strain before and where. So it may say, oh, I've seen this salmonella before, and I've seen it on a drain in this plant. And so that helps customers continually understand where their hot zones are, and so they can enforce better cleaning and sanitation practices.
So it's almost like epidemiology, really.
It is, absolutely.
And I guess that's really important, like if people want to identify where the problems are, and then they can put the control measures in place. And
right. So IDing the problem is the number one battle, and then putting controls in place is what helps them save on testing and on food spoilage along the way. So the riboprinter is a great tool to help with that.
Yeah, DNA fingerprinting seems to be the new thing for testing.
Yeah, absolutely. It's sort of like forensics, like you watch on CSI, right? But it's really important for food testing and to really help our customers continue to be productive.
So we're finding ourselves in an increasingly globalized food industry. What sort of a global reach does DuPont Qualicon have?
Well, at DuPont, we're certainly a very global company, and at DuPont Qualicon, we sell on all the continents and all the major countries. And so we have a presence really anywhere from, North America all the way to India, Middle East, Africa, Asia, etc. And we've been adopted by governments all around the world, including China, Russia, as well as USDA and Canada.
Which is a testament to how these methods are driving food safety.
Absolutely. So, we're seeing the need for food safety emerge more and more in emerging regions and globally. And we all know that our food comes from all over the world. So it's important that we are putting the right food safety measures in all over the world. And so we're helping with that and have a strong reach and from the largest countries to the smallest countries.
Great. Thanks very much.
Thank you.